Alright, welcome back to day 2 of Operation Turtleback, or Turtle Shell. I was going to name it Turtleback, but I received some wisdom in not naming it that. So, Operation Turtle Shell. Today is day 2 of the programming, and today's lift involves, you can hear the fan pushing into the camera, so I will mute that. But today's day 2, and in this day 2 I'm going to be working on shoulders, some push movements. If you noticed, day 1 and day 2 will be total body splits, so that's on purpose. I'm working the whole body so that I can work out body groups more often and try to build that endurance back, because I'm so out of shape from the past few weeks, not being able to work out. But doing some shoulder pressing here. Again, as you guys know my history, bad shoulder. But again, over these overhead shoulder presses, it helps. It feels good. It doesn't hurt. Now moving into a power clean with lightweight, again, for shoulder purposes. Really focusing on exploding and pushing the hips through. And I'm supersetting this with jump squats or box jumps. I wanted to test this out first, and then I'll be adding another 2 sets of plates. But in this set, again, just focus on explosivity. Try to get those fast twitch muscles involved and incorporated. I want to remain athletic as much as possible and prevent injury by using those explosive type workouts. Again, here I'm working on explosive power cleans with lightweight. It's not heavy at all, but I'm trying to go as fast as I can in those power cleans. I jumped up in box jumps here with 4 plates, which I think it's like around 30 inches, maybe a little bit less. Not standing up on purpose. The next set I will be. It's just kind of a unstable platform to be jumping on, so that's why I'm going a little bit slower than usual. Power cleans felt good on my shoulder, especially that front rack position. And it's only 95 pounds, but in history, gotta just work out slow, progress slowly. I can definitely do 135 easy for those power cleans, but still just want to be on the safe side and err on that side. So far these past couple days, been pretty impressed with the programming that I assigned to myself. I haven't been feeling any delayed onset muscle soreness to where it's like I can barely walk or anything like that. I do have squat day tomorrow, so it'll probably be a little bit more soreness. Not for the squats, because that's where I've been getting that delayed DOMs, and it's just been super painful. So I'm trying to avoid that as much as I can. Checking the camera and making sure everything's all good. So I originally planned for 3 sets, but I noticed I was getting through this kind of quick, so I added an extra one. With a higher intensity, maybe I'll need the more rest within the 10-minute block period, 10-minute window. But 95 pounds and the jump squats felt pretty good. And then I'm starting to incorporate some of these Zercher type lifts where it's a little weird, a little different. It's the first time I've ever used a Atlas stone. It's only 95 pounds. It's not too heavy. We're really focusing on trying to explode it up to the shoulder and get it over. Let's put some dents in the ground. But I mean, it's just dirt, and it's not too big of a deal. So getting those movements in and just trying to approach it from a different area. We're focusing on those glutes and working on the back and working the explosiveness as well. I was pretty sore from the sandbag carries last time, which is pretty good. It's a little different. It also works on the cardiovascular, the breathing hard and being able to breathe. So I hit 3 sets of these within a 10-minute block period. Then I jumped into some core work, which I did three sets of that as well. I started to throw the Alice stone over shoulder because it was kind of hurting on the shoulders, I should say. It's weird having a 90-pound stone on your shoulder and traps, but it also builds, I guess, bone density strength too, so it's kind of important. Just approaching these different workouts, getting body just exercising a different approach. So working some conditioning stuff, and the weight didn't feel heavy. It was just more so just it being awkward. So in future videos, you'll be seeing me playing around with these things, and my goal is to be able to get that 150-pound sandbag on my shoulder. Kind of like what I'm doing with this 90-pound. I'm just having fun lifting up a 90-pound stone. So the goal is to be able to get that 150-pound over my shoulder, over my head. I probably could do it already, but just safety, and I don't want to get injured trying to do it. So I switched it over because I felt kind of bad about putting so much holes or dents in the ground. So final set here, doing 15 sets of air squats, or excuse me, V-ups, 15 reps of V-ups, and I'm supersetting it with a 45-second glute hold. Still trying to figure out a way to record like my screen so you guys can see the programming. Maybe at the end of the programming I can show it. Let me know what you guys think, if you guys want to see it at the end or as soon as possible. And then after this I hit some banded external rotations for my rotator cuff for my shoulders, and then I did some shoulder rotations, smash and floss with a lacrosse ball on my shoulder. So didn't have any muscle pain the next day, which is pretty good, but still incorporating different ways to strengthen my shoulder. If you guys like the video, like the video. If you guys want to share it or have any questions, feel free to reach out. Appreciate you guys watching it, and enjoy more coming down.